Have you ever wondered why a woman can reject the man who gives her the world, yet fall into the arms of a man she barely knows? Why she says she wants stability, respect, and consistency, yet chooses someone who seems nothing like her carefully crafted checklist? It doesn't make sense on the surface. It feels unfair. It feels confusing. But the truth is far more psychological, primal and shocking than most men realize. Women aren't governed by logic when it comes to desire. They're governed by instinct, emotion, and a deep, subconscious evaluation of who stirs something inside them. Something exciting, unpredictable, and alive. And when a man unknowingly taps into that, he bypasses all the rules, all the effort, and all the nice guy strategies, and suddenly, she wants him, sometimes against her own stated preferences. Once you understand this hidden world of female psychology, once you see desire not as a choice but as an emotional reaction to energy, presence, and subtle psychological cues, you'll never look at attraction the same way again. You'll begin to understand why some men are effortlessly irresistible, while others are ignored despite trying harder, giving more, and doing everything right. Because attraction is never about what you think she wants. It's about what she feels, often before she even realizes it herself. And once you see that, the game changes completely. Reason 1. She sleeps with the man who makes her feel emotionally alive. Women don't choose men based on logic. They choose based on emotion. And the first man a woman sleeps with is often the one who sparks something unpredictable in her: excitement, curiosity, mystery, or thrill. Not toxic danger, not chaos, but emotional movement. Most men offer predictability. Predictability feels safe, but safe is not the same as alive. A woman becomes drawn to the man who makes her feel something she hasn't felt in a long time. A man whose energy disrupts her routine, awakens her feminine side, or pulls her deeper into her emotions. His calm confidence, his silence, his presence, these create a magnetic tension she can't ignore. She doesn't sleep with him because he fits the plan. She sleeps with him because he makes her heart accelerate in a way her logical mind can't control. Reason 2. She sleeps with the man who makes her feel emotionally safe. This is the paradox most men never understand. Women desire emotional stimulation and emotional security. When a woman feels she can open up without being judged, fixed, criticized, or dismissed, she feels a deep connection to that man. A woman becomes physically vulnerable only with a man she can be emotionally vulnerable with. The man who listens calmly, who doesn't get triggered by her emotions, who doesn't shame her for being feminine or sensitive, who lets her be herself without punishment. That man creates trust, and trust creates desire. When a woman feels safe in a man's presence, you're not bored, not smothered, but safe, her guard lowers. She feels her body relax. She feels her femininity awaken. And in that moment, physical intimacy becomes a natural expression of emotional comfort. Reason 3. She sleeps with the man whose attention feels like a prize. Women do not desire what is easily available. They desire what feels earned. A man who gives his attention freely creates no value. A man who has standards, self-respect, options, and discipline. That man's attention feels rare. Female desire is rooted in social psychology. When a woman feels that other women notice this man, when she sees he is respected, when she feels he is confident on his own path, his attention becomes a validation of her own worth. She doesn't want a man who wants every woman. She wants the man who wants her, specifically, intentionally, selectively. This is why high-value men attract women effortlessly. Not because they're perfect, but because being chosen by them makes a woman feel chosen by someone she admires. That emotional elevation often leads directly to physical intimacy. Reason 4. She sleeps with the man who matches her current emotional state. Women rarely choose based on long-term logic. They choose based on what they feel right now. If she's lonely, she may choose comfort. If she feels adventurous, she may choose thrill. If she feels insecure, she may choose validation. If she feels powerful, she may choose the man who matches her intensity. The same woman can reject one man and sleep with another. Not because the second man is better, but because he aligns with the emotional story she's living in at that moment. This is why attraction sometimes seems irrational. It's not irrational, it's emotional alignment. A woman sleeps with the man who fits the chapter she's in emotionally, even if it contradicts logic or past choices. Conclusion. So if you want to understand female desire, stop trying to fit her checklist. Stop chasing. Stop trying to be the man she says she wants. Women don't sleep with the man who tries the hardest. They sleep with the man who makes them feel alive, safe, valued, and emotionally aligned. The man who understands these truths never confuses her actions, never doubts his worth, and never loses himself trying to please her. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.